The holiday season has always held a special kind of magic. It is a time when the world seems to slow down, when streets glow with soft lights, when cold nights feel warmer because of shared moments, and when even the busiest lives pause to celebrate love, togetherness, gratitude, and reflection. For most people, the holidays are about family dinners, familiar traditions, quiet laughter, and memories that feel timeless. But for celebrities, whose lives are constantly lived under flashing cameras, social media commentary, and relentless public scrutiny, the holidays offer something far more rare. They offer a chance to be human again. A chance to step away from the roles the world expects them to play. A chance to exist not as headlines, but as people. A chance to feel normal, even if only for a moment. This year, as the festive season wraps the world in lights and anticipation, all eyes are once again drawn to one of the most talked about couples of this generation. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Their names alone carry weight. Fame. History. Emotion. And during this holiday season, a single appearance, a holiday party date night, has reignited global fascination with their relationship. As the year winds down and winter settles in, Justin and Hailey are ready to be under the mistletoe. Not just symbolically, but emotionally. Spiritually. Intentionally. This moment, captured through photos, body language, and subtle details, has sparked conversation across social media, entertainment news, and fan communities. Admirers see growth. Critics see reassurance. Observers see evolution. But this moment did not happen overnight. It is not a coincidence. It is not a publicity move. It is the result of years of growth, struggle, faith, healing, and transformation. To understand why a single holiday appearance can capture global attention, we must understand the journey that brought them here. Justin Bieber's story is one of the most extraordinary and complex rises in modern music history. He was discovered as a teenager on YouTube, a platform that, at the time, was still finding its identity. A young boy with a voice that carried emotion beyond his years, singing covers in his small Canadian hometown. Almost overnight, everything changed. Justin transformed from a regular kid into a global pop phenomenon. Fame arrived suddenly, without warning, without preparation, and without pause. Stadiums filled. Charts were topped. Awards followed. Millions adored him. But fame came fast, too fast. With fame came pressure. With pressure came expectations. And with expectations came mistakes. Justin grew up in front of the world. Every achievement was celebrated loudly. Every misstep was amplified mercilessly. There was no room for private growth. No space to fail quietly. For years, his life was a paradox. On one side, sold-out arenas, screaming fans, and unimaginable success. On the other, confusion, exhaustion, rebellion, and internal chaos. The world watched him stumble, and judged him for it. Behind the scenes, Justin was struggling to understand who he was beyond the fame. Beyond the persona. Beyond the noise. Meanwhile, Hailey Baldwin was walking a very different path. Born into the famous Baldwin family, Hailey grew up surrounded by Hollywood culture, celebrity conversations, and public attention. But unlike many born into fame, she carried herself with restraint. She did not chase loud attention. She did not lean heavily on her last name. She focused on carving her own identity. Modeling became her world. Fashion became her language. Elegance, discipline, and subtle confidence defined her presence. She learned early how to navigate an industry built on judgment and appearance, while protecting her inner self. Justin and Hailey first crossed paths when they were teenagers. At the time, it was innocent. Casual. Almost forgettable. She learned to stand firm when the world questioned her intentions. She learned to stay quiet when narratives were unfair. She learned to protect her marriage, not explain it. Now, as the holiday season arrives once again, something feels different. Their energy feels calmer. Their connection feels softer. Their presence feels grounded. Their recent holiday party date night captured this evolution perfectly. Dressed in elegant yet understated fashion, Justin and Hailey stepped into the festive night not as pop royalty seeking attention, but as partners sharing a moment. Their body language spoke volumes. The way they stood close. The way their shoulders leaned toward each other. The way they smiled, not for cameras, but for each other. There was no performance. No exaggeration. No forced chemistry. Just presence. Holiday parties in Hollywood are often extravagant. Glittering decorations. Designer outfits. Champagne flowing endlessly. Conversations filled with ambition and visibility. But for Justin and Hailey, this night felt intimate. Under the warm glow of Christmas decor and winter ambience, they embodied what the holidays are truly about: connection. Connection that feels safe. Connection that feels earned. Connection that survives seasons. The mistletoe is often treated as a playful tradition. A symbol of romance, kisses, and fleeting moments. But symbolically, it represents something deeper. Forgiveness. Renewal. Closeness. And renewal is something Justin and Hailey understand deeply. Over the years, they have faced relentless media narratives. Rumors of trouble. Speculation about distance. Comparisons to past relationships that never truly belonged in their present. Yet, time and again, they chose privacy over performance. They chose silence over explanation. They chose growth over defense. Justin has spoken about how his understanding of love changed. How love stopped being about intensity and started being about safety. How marriage taught him patience. How Hailey's presence grounded him during anxiety, health struggles, and personal battles. Hailey has shared her own truth. About strength. About staying rooted. About trusting God when the world doubts you. About choosing commitment even when it is difficult. Their holiday moment feels like a quiet answer to every question ever asked about them. No statements. No interviews. No captions. Just presence. As they laugh, pose, and move through the party, one thing becomes clear. This is not a couple trying to prove anything. This is a couple that has endured. The holiday season has always been symbolic in their story. It represents endings and beginnings. Reflection and hope. Letting go and holding on. This year, being under the mistletoe feels earned. Justin's style reflects maturity, relaxed, intentional, comfortable in himself. Hailey's fashion remains effortless yet commanding, a balance of strength and grace. Together, they balance each other. Their love is not loud. It does not demand attention. It does not seek validation. It is steady. In a world obsessed with dramatic love stories, breakups, reunions, and spectacle, Justin and Hailey represent something quieter: commitment. Commitment to growth. Commitment to faith. Commitment to choosing each other every single day. As cameras flash and headlines write themselves, one truth stands above the noise. This holiday season, Justin and Hailey Bieber are not chasing attention. They are embracing peace. And perhaps that is the most powerful love story of all. Because beneath the mistletoe, beyond the parties, and outside the spotlight, love, when nurtured, becomes unshakable. And Justin and Hailey Bieber are standing right there. Together.